everybody. How are you doing? Good morning. I am so happy to see you. You need to get your printer warmed up. I'm going to show you in one video how to make the prints, to print them out for whatever kind of craft you want. A lot of you have been asking me to show you how I did the prints for my Hutch, for my summer Hutch. Hello everybody, how are you doing? Guess what we're doing today? We're going to make prints. Yes we are. After my summer decor Hutch, where I decorated the Hutch with the fruit and all that, and I made my prints, so many of you asked if I would show how I did it. And again, I almost feel silly because it really is very easy, but sometimes you just like to see, you know, how somebody does something. So what you're going to need is a printer, and this is my Anna Griffin that I got a year ago from HSN, the best printer I've ever had as far as crafts go. I still have the same ink that came with it, and I am still using it. It is nuts. I have never in my life with any printer, I don't care what one it was, where I've had the ink last like this one has. And I am not being paid at all to say this. I'm just telling you, it is wonderful. If you're a really big crafter and you do a lot of printing and you do a lot with photos or whatever, when she comes on and shows this again, I'm telling you, think about it. Enough of the printer. Okay, now, with that being said, everybody's printer is going to be different. So I'm not going to go into how I do, you know, my printer as far as, you know, getting it ready, because everyone has different printers. What you're here for is to see how I get the prints to put into my printer. All right, now what you're going to do is I'm going to get, okay, so what I did is you go to Google, okay, google.com, and I put in retro Christmas pictures to print for free. Do you see that? And this is what pulled up. Now, you go to images, because it says all images, shopping, videos, news, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so images, okay? Printables, and it has all different graphics, printables, and everything else. You're going to go to Printables, okay? And then from there, you're going to look down and it will show you, and it will say free prints or whatever. And I'm going to go back just one, because I want to look at some of these. Okay, for instance, this one says free vintage clip art. All right, so I'm going to hit that. Okay, now you're on to the piece that you've just chosen. Okay, now what you do is when you go down, you'll see all kinds of other images. Now they may not all be free, but a lot of them are. Once you get into this, you're going to see all kinds of stuff, and then from that point you're just going to do your own thing. You're going to go in and you're going to hit whatever it is you might want to look at. For me, what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to hit Hark the Herald Angels Sing, and it's free printable vintage Christmas sheet. This one. So I'm going to hit that, okay? And what I've realized is with a touch screen, if I hold down on this long enough, it'll say save image. Okay, I want you to see that again, okay? Okay, I'm going to keep, now this is if you have an iPad, an iPhone, whatever, or I mean, even if you use your mouse, I'm sure there's a way of doing that, but I always have done this on my iPad because this is connected to my iPad, my printer. okay, the Wi-Fi. All right, so I'm going to just keep my finger down, and now it says save image. I'm going to hit save image, go back up to where, now I'm into where I'm at photos. Okay, I'm going to hit my photos. That's my son with my new grandson. Isn't that cute? Okay, so then I'm just going to go back. All right, and so here it is. I saved the image and it went to my photos. I'm going to hit that now, and this would be just like if you were saving a picture. Now it's in with my photos. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, now you can print on whatever paper you want. When I'm dealing with these kind of images, I want it to be like a photo. So what I use is the actual Kodak matte paper, which is a heavyweight paper. Again, depending on your printer, your HP isn't going to accept the Kodak. Okay, just like the Kodak wouldn't accept the HP. It's the difference in the inks and the paper, and believe me, I've tried it a lot of times and I have never been successful. If you have, more power to you, use it. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my paper in. Okay, so for mine, if you see here, I just had to change in systems. I just had to change my Wi-Fi to the Kodak. Again, this has nothing to do with printing out. It just has to do with my computer, my laptop, and my printer. So you'll do your thing on how you're doing it, and that's that. All right, I think I'll make it a 5x7. So I'm gonna do my thing as far as my app, and this again is the app to my printer. So I'm just getting things set up to print my photo. Okay. Now we're just waiting on my printer to print out. It'll be out in a minute. This I'll have to start getting my ink reset because I've used it so much it's starting to stay low. But here is your print. Here is a vintage piece of sheet music of Hark the Herald Angels Sing. It was a free print, and I will put this somewhere in my decor for Christmas. So let's go back now and let's just look at Google. So again, you just go into, for me it's Safari, and then, okay, look at how adorable, you guys. Okay, and now let's do view all. Okay, I'm going to go to images. Gosh, look at these. When I tell you that you are limitless, trust me when I tell you that. This goes on and on and on. You can pick out whatever your little heart desires. All right. So let's see. I am going to do, oh, I didn't mean to hit that. I want to do, oh, look at this. I'm trying to keep this in view of the camera while I'm looking. I mean, look at these beautiful pictures, you guys. I'm just going through so you can see. Going a little slower so you can see it a little better. Oh my gosh, look at that. Printable. Let's look at this one. Okay, these are printable pumpkin seed tags. Then when you do that, it brings you onto all different ones that are like seed packets. Let's see. I want to find a couple of them that I'll use for fall. I mean, look at how pretty these are. Looking until you find the one you really like. Because like I said, once you hit on one, it's going to bring up all kinds of other ones. You know what I'm for any of you that have gone into Google looking at pictures, you know what I'm talking about. So many vintage pictures here. Okay, so I found another print that I think is adorable. Okay, so I've been looking off camera here for about 40 minutes. So I just hit that. Gonna keep my finger pressed on it. Save image. So let's go and see now if it's over in my photos. There it is. That's all I'd be different. Whatever way you have to do to where it'll get to say save image, save the image. Okay, so now let me go back. We'll go back into my printer and we'll print this one out. Go back into photos. I'm going to hit the image. You guys, look how cute. Seriously, okay? Let's put this down, get a piece of paper out. I'm going to make an 8x10 of this picture because I'm going to use this in my decor for fall. So I have my paper in. Okay. And if some of you have this printer, you'll know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, now I want to see my size. And I'm going to go letter, which is an 8x10. It's matte. Adjustment. Okay. And now it's printing, and I'll show you. And then you can go and you can print to your heart's content. I just would not try to sell any of these. Even though they say free, I'm real funny about that. I would only do it for my own personal use. Never would I, you know. I just want you to see how this turns out. And then let me know what all you do. And you'll see what I do with the ones we've printed out. The one for Christmas and the couple of the ones, and I'll do a few more off camera. But you'll see what I do with these for fall. So we'll be surprising each other. I gotta remind myself to go get more. It's just now saying color ink low. And I've had this for over a year. And I cannot tell you how many things I've done on this. So that's darn good. And there you go. So guys, I hope this helped for the ones that asked. I was more than happy to do this for you. I can't wait to show you what I'm going to do with mine. I can't wait to hear what you're going to do with yours. I am so excited over this. Guys, we have struck the mother lode for every season that we can think of coming up. Okay, can I just show you some of what I printed when I stopped the camera, and I just wanted to come back and show you what I'm going to be working with, and you'll see how I display it and what I do with it in my fall decor. There's that. How about that? you guys, really. I'm not going to show you anymore, and I'm not going to leave them there too long, because I want to surprise you with what I'm doing. But that is what I printed out. What did you print out? Let me know. Okay? I hope this helped. And until next time, remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't you ever, ever forget that. Talk to you soon, guys.